Hello students, good morning to all of you. So we have completed already two parts of the lesson 12, Mary and the Garden. So today we are going to see the third part of the explanation and the reading of this lesson, and this is the last part. So kindly follow your book, page 98. So just bring back to the mind of you about the previous class. We have stopped where Mary says to Robin that Robin has helped her already to find the key to the secret garden. Now the main problem is where the door is. So, and she says to Robin and herself, in fact, she must be even telling herself that she can do. And here the conversation goes on between the Robin and Mary. And she says, you should, no, your ought, means here it's like a must. You must show me the door to the secret garden. And she says that she doesn't believe that he will be able to help, but all the more she trusts that the Robin will help her. So let's continue. Page 98. The Robin flew from his swinging spray of ivy on to the top of the wall. Now, you know already, along with the wind, she was sitting on the top of the wall and she was swinging along with the ivy plant. One of the branch of that, she was going on swinging, and she was singing also, swinging as well as singing also. She was laughing at Mary's reaction when she put the key into her pocket and it was like moving. When she was skipping, it was moving. So now from the wall, top of the wall, and sprays of ivy, she was sitting on that, now flew to top of the wall, and he opened his beak and sang a loud lovely trill merely to show off. Now this particular character, Robin, is here put before us like a little bit of show off, no, little bit of proud type. So just moved away from the ivy and went on the top of the wall and opened its beak and sang a loud trill, lovely trill, no, like rhythmically few lines, melodiously, merely to show off. That was only to show off. Mary Lennox always said that what happened almost at that moment was magic. So that moment when Robin was singing, something happened. What was that? One of the nice little gusts of wind, that time a nice gush of wind, nice one breeze or wind came, rushed down the walk, from the top to the path. It gushed, means moved. It was more than strong enough to sway the trailing sprays of ivy hanging from the wall. Now what is trailing? Hanging. Sprays, bunches. The bunches of like just hanging, and that is, wind was so strong, it made the sprays of that ivy plant move from the wall and hanging from the wall. Mary had stepped close to the Robin, and suddenly the gust of wind swung aside some loose ivy trails. So with that wind, some loose ivy trails which was hanging like a bunch moved. It was loose, when it is like hanging, one side will be having a hold, but the other side it will be like just like a hanging. She jumped toward it and caught it in her hand. So that moment she jumped forward or towards it and she caught it in the hand. She did because she had seen something under it. So what prompted her, what made her to do that is while trailing while moving that ivy bunch or that spray, she found something. She saw something there, a round knob which had been covered by the leaves hanging over it. So she saw a knob. Knob is a hole which we put the sometimes the keyhole or the handle. Knob is like a handle which we can hold it. Now most of the doors we have a handle. We catch it and we open. So knob is those type, or keyhole, those type also. Both can come. Mainly is a holding the door. So it was a knob of a door, not the handle of a door. She put her hands under the leaves and began to pull and push them aside. So first she began to remove it aside. Mary's heart began to thump and her hands to shake a little in her delight and excitement. So now she was thrilled. No, she was with that excitement. Her hands were shaking and her heart began to thump. No, the heart began to pump fast, move fast. Now when we see something sometimes under fear or something excitement happen, our heart begins to move faster than what we expect. So this is what with that happiness or delight and excitement. Delight means happiness, and excitement we know already. A kind of curiosity and that vigor to know. She put her hand in her pocket, and at that moment she knew already where she was placed that old key. Drew out the key and found it fitted the keyhole. So with that knob she was trying to remove everything, and she opened that and she found it is exactly fitting to the keyhole. She put the key in and turned it. So after putting, she just turned it as normally we do. And then she took a long breath and looked behind her up the long walk to see if anyone was coming. Now already she knew it's already going to open. So what she did before just a wide opening, she took a long breath, and she was afraid also. At the same time excitement was there, curiosity was there. So just she looked around to see that there is nobody is following her, neither anyone is coming towards that place. No one was coming. So when she turned around and looked, no one was coming. She held back the swinging curtain of ivy. It's like a curtain holding. She just held back to the sides and pushed back the door, which opened slowly. 10 years closed, a door will not open all of a sudden. So it will make a noise and slowly it will open. Then she slipped through it. She opened and slipped through it, just got into it and shut it behind her. She was very smart a girl. She was very smart. So what she did after getting inside, she just shut from at the back and stood with her back against it. Just having a door behind us, and we're just standing like that. She stood looking at the garden, perhaps looking about her with her back against it, looking about her and breathing quite fast with excitement. So with breathing fast, that excitement, that fear, everything, mixed feeling. What will happen now, how she will be able to encounter that particular garden which she 10 years closed, and wonder and delight. And with the excitement, with the wonder and the delight, with the happiness, she was just taking a long breath and with very happy. She was standing inside the sacred garden. So finally she reached inside the sacred garden which she wished to go inside, and her attempt got fulfilled and helped by the bird robin redbreast. So here we close this lesson. It's not a complete lesson. What will happen? What happened after Mary got inside? That is another part of the excerpt from the Secret Garden. So if you log in into YouTube, perhaps the Secret Garden with the name of the author, if you give, you will get the complete story. So please, when you get time, you can do that work. And so according to our syllabus, we have only up to here. So please go through the lesson. We'll come back with the exercises I'll be giving to you. But do one thing, in page 99 we have some work here. Number these sentences in a correct order. The whole story, one sentences are taken and they have put it into almost 8 sentences. So you have to number it after going through, after reading it many times. So at once you should know, yes, this is part came first, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh and eighth. According to that you number it. Later on you will get the checking the answers that you have done, whether it is correct or not, and go through the question answers. Try to get the answers, mark it in the book, or try to write by yourself. So but lately I will be giving you the PDF of the question answers and the extract. So all the best. Read well, learn. Reading is more important, and learn. Try to learn also side by side. So thank you.